Welcome to Fridays at 4 on twitch.tv/DDO stream. I got a guest with me today who's going to be in-game playing with me a little bit in a few minutes here. Got a little bit of news to get through first, but he'll be signing into the game, and we're going to be running over on one of the servers on a couple of characters that we've been playing with a little bit on and off here over the summer. So hope you're having a good one. Nice to see everyone here today. Like I said, I do have a little bit of news, so there you go. This is my son. I think everyone knows that, but yes, it's my son. Goes by the online handle 33S here on a YouTube channel for kids. So, all right, I am going to get to some news. Let's do that. Which scene did I think it was this scene. I'm prepared. I'm not prepared. I'm almost prepared. Oh, that's me in game. That's not what I was going to put up on screen, though. There we are. That's what I was going to put up on screen. Main thing I wanted to mention for everyone is that this week did see the pre-purchase campaign launch for Vecna Unleashed. That means you can go in game and buy Vecna Unleashed. Right now, you'll get access to the macro technic and a lot of other goodies. The website is ddo.com/Vecna-Unleashed. Vecna-Unleashed. Or you just go to ddo.com. You'll see the links right there. There's all sorts of news that I could talk about here related to Vecna Unleashed, but the main thing I would mention is that we do have a release date. That would be August 16th. And this is the end of the Codex of the Infinite Planes saga. We have the Macro Technic, New Epic Destiny. Quick note, that is free to VIPs. It will be available next year in the DDO store, and you can find out more about information about that and the FAQ that we'll have up here in just a little bit. We do have a trailer that's up on YouTube. You can go check out the trailer there if you want to as well. We're headed to Morgrave University. I think people know that. And yeah, we've got 13 quests, 1 raid. The raid will be coming after release. 13 quests will arrive with release. There is a new monster manual that is free to VIP. And what did I say earlier? Did I say the monster manual earlier? Well, I mean, the content will also be released. Oh, yeah, Macrotechnic, too. Yes, also the monster manual free to VIP. Did I say Macrotechnic was free to VIP? I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted today. If I said that, I'm incorrect. Macrotechnic is not. However, the Monster Manual 9 will be. That is free to VIP, available next year in the DDO store for points, and available with your pre-purchase of Vecna Unleashed. So you can find out more information about that on ddo.com. There's also a link to the place where you can actually purchase the expansion. I've got that up on the screen right now, and that does have a breakdown of the various bundles that are available and what you can get for each bundle. And it does have some key features and content bits and things to look at as well. So if you want to take a look at that, you can. We know a lot of you already know about this because this launched on Wednesday, and so that's that. Also launched on Wednesday is Update 60. Besides the Vecna Unleashed pre-purchase campaign that includes a whole bunch of other stuff, some balance, gameplay, XP adjustments that we've been talking about in recent weeks, an updated dungeon alert. We've got a purple alert now in case it's really necessary. We did do some work on updating unfilled favor rewards, including Gatekeepers 700, Keepers of the Feather 240, Summer Court 180, and Morgrave University 150. I understand there may be a bug on one of those that we'll have to take a look at here in the near future, but otherwise you can acquire it if you've already crossed those thresholds, and when you do cross those thresholds, you'll be able to get them. Bunch of bug fixes. All this comes from the release notes that you can find on ddo.com. We've done some enemy AI improvements to sort of deal with game performance and make them work a little bit better. Like I said, we got the whole Macrotechnic Epic Destiny. If you don't want to see it in game, you can see it on the release notes there. Rune Arm changes, and I understand that we do have a couple of bugs there that we are working to address as well, related specifically if you are not an Artificer but now have Rune Arm used through the Rune Arm charges. Some of the additional tiers are not doing the damage they ought. We'll get that one fixed in a little bit. User interface and engine work as well. XP report window getting a slight overhaul. We've already talked about the XP stuff, what's been removed, what got added. So there we are. This known issue got fixed today, which is the next bit of news, which is that at update 60.0.1 got a release this morning. Yeah, we had a hot fix this morning, mostly to correct an issue with pipe entities. There was some pipes that you're supposed to be able to walk, run across, all that sort of thing, and they were broken. It was causing trouble, and a whole bunch of quests became difficult to nigh impossible. So we worked very hard here the last 48 hours to get out a hot fix, and then we got that out this morning. So that is now fixed. Additionally, Just Business has its proper floor again. That floor accidentally got deleted, and that sucked. So we got that one fixed as well. And then some other bits and pieces that you can find over in the release notes there. Did want to call out that we have 25% Heroic and Epic XP and 5% VIP XP, an additional 5% through August 2nd. So that's through Wednesday. Through this Sunday, we have all that stuff plus 5% Reaper XP, and that's through July 30th. And I did want to call out that we do have a FAQ out for Vecna Unleashed, which you can find on DDO.com. It does explain that in March we're going to have pieces of Vecna Unleashed available for DDO points in the store. It tells you a little bit about where you can get going to find Macrawl, how many quests there are, etc. I'm not going to go through this all. You've had since Wednesday to read it. But if you do want to take a look at that, if you're just seeing that now, it is available on DDO.com. All right. I am going to, real quick, change scenes here. I have one bit of news that I want to get to. So this is some pretty significant news. And that is that next week, we have an extended downtime on Wednesday, August 2nd. The reason it's as extensive as it is that we are going to be updating to the new DDO store. And there's a lot of various groups involved in that effort, and it's going to take a lot of time to get it all done. So we're getting, after the show here today, I'm going to be actually getting the messaging out on DDO.com and our social media and all that sort of thing to give you plenty of heads up about Wednesday's downtime. I'm also going to have an article up about some of the new store stuff. If you aren't familiar with what's updated with the DDO store, we've got an article that'll be going live. But the main bit to know is that on Wednesday, August 2nd, we are going down at midnight. That will be Tuesday into Wednesday. Midnight Eastern, we're going to be going down, and we're not expected to come back up until 7 p.m. Eastern on Wednesday, August 2nd. So from midnight to 7 p.m., we're going to have the game, the website, the forums, launcher newsfeed, all that other stuff down that day to facilitate the update and, checking process and everything else involved in getting the updated DDO store to you. But that should take place on Wednesday. Everything should go, fingers crossed, without any problems. And we'll be up then on Wednesday. But it's important to note that because the website and forums and everything are going to be down, the reason being is they are, in fact, linked through various ways to the store. Social media is where you're going to have to go to get the latest information about our downtime. If we have anything we need to let you know about, or let you know that we're up early, fingers crossed, or hopefully not, you have to extend it, fingers crossed. That's going to be on Twitter, Facebook, and Threads. The DDO Unlimited feeds for Facebook, Twitter, and Threads. And in all three cases, the URL for that is whatever/DDO Unlimited. So keep an eye out if that's a concern to you. But just be prepared for basically Wednesday's downtime day into the evening. And then at around 7 p.m. Eastern, we're going to be bringing things back up.
Where is it? Where's Lizzie?
I guess related to the updated DDO store, I did want to mention two bits. One is that the game time cards, some of the old game time cards, are not going to function under the new store interface. And I'm going to have to redo the community codes. Like this, well, actually, it's not too applicable on the DDO side. But you know, I've done some like 100-point codes for streamers and content creators, giveaways, things like that. Those codes are likely to stop working come August 2nd, and I'll be working to remake the community codes here in the future. But if you run into if you got a community code from me for something or other, and it stops working after August 2nd, hit me up again, and I can get you a replacement. But then also just note that the old game time codes, almost which were entirely pre-SSG, but you know they do kind of a tendency to float around the ecosystem still, are not going to function after August 2nd. So use those up before then. Otherwise, all the other codes, things that might be associated with X packs, things like that, that will carry over. It's specifically the game time cards and the community stuff, you know, stuff I had to make, which is less so on the DDO side, more so on the Lotro side, because their list is based not on me mailing it to you inside of the game, but getting a code for the store. But there are, like, say, some streamer point codes and things that I've made. And you may need to hit me up afterwards to get a fresh one there. You have sent an email about joining a group of streamers on the main DDO stream channel. What is the chance for an answer, if I may ask? I would need to check out your channel there, Klesi, to see what's up. But in general, we have a fairly open policy on DDO stream, as long as there's room in the schedule and as long as you've got a basic understanding about how to stream and the ability to put together a generally acceptable show quality. Then you know there's a pretty good chance that we will give you a shot on DDO stream here. You know, it's an opportunity really mostly for people to be introduced to other streamers and then follow them to their channel. So it's not like we're giving away lots of money or anything like that for it. But it is an opportunity to get some exposure. So if you would like to, I'll check out my emails here. Probably next week is when I'm going to have time to sort through anything like that. But next week I will take a look at your channel and your stream, and if it all works out, I will let you know. Yes, there will not be salt on the forums on Wednesday. Well, there may be leading into Wednesday and after Wednesday, but during Wednesday itself, for much of the day, the forums will also be unavailable. Hey, why don't you go log in here, and
I'm already logged in.
Oh, are you? Okay, cool.
Yeah. I was trying to find Lizzie. Couldn't find her.
Yep.
She teleported.
The cat is not here right now, but that's where we are.
She teleported somewhere.
All right, let me get back. Let me go scan chat here before I head in game. I'm sorry, Dark Wolfer 2002. I'm not sure what you're referencing. Can't wait for the new stuffs to come out. Me neither. It is looking hot. You've seen, you know, Vecna Unleashed in parts over on Lamania in recent weeks, but it's coming together really nicely, and so we're really looking forward to being able to bring it to you here on August 16th.
How do I get to the airship?
Does the +1 tome of Universal Enhancement Moorgrave stack with other Universal +1 tomes? Yes. Not other Moorgrave tomes, but other tomes, yes. I have not heard of any thoughts about making all Hearts of Wood bound to account. Sorry. Alright. I'm gonna head in game. Let's do that.
I've been in game.
Alright. Let me... actually, let me...
get my way to the airship.
Yep. I'm sending you an invite right now. Alright, I'm actually gonna, I think, move the mic out just a little bit. Let me get the game up.
Bank?
There we are.
How is this a bank?
Alright, let me see if I can hear this. Bring the game up a little bit too. If I'm getting a little echoey, it's because we're just gonna share a mic. It's fine.
Yeah.
All the news is done. I tore through it in 16 minutes. It's been fun to play this game with my son this summer here. and so he had expressed an interest in joining me on the stream, and I thought he's heading to school very soon. Where he goes to school, they start in early August here, so
Yep.
that's why he's joining me today. Is to kind of kick things off. Hey, I'm meeting up with you. Just
oh.
there you go.
Okay. I'm trying to find our way to the airship.
All right, you want to get to the airship? Follow
Yeah.
me.
It's a easy way of travel.
It is an easy way of travel. We're actually kind of away from it now, but it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, if you pre-order the Vecna Unleashed, you get some cool cosmetics.
You do?
But
Yeah, that's a good
I'm
point.
wearing-
I should swap over into the cosmetics here while you're on the airship.
I got this horse, I got 2 skull things. Or well, no, not 2 skulls. 1 skull and this owl. You get 2 capes, and that's all I know of right now.
Nice. I don't know if I've got my Vecna stuff on this character. I might need to go and grab it from
Ah.
Sharn.
I'm stuck. Okay.
Alright.
Let's head inside our airship.
Well, actually, I'm going to go to Sharn and pick up my Vecna stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'll do that on stream here so people know where it is.
Yeah, that's useful. I'm on the first deck? Why is there nothing? No, I'm definitely not on the first deck. This airship is definitely big. This airship is big.
Yeah, our airship is big.
Yeah. It's one of the... I think it's the biggest. Possibly. Top deck. Wait. Okay.
I have to admit, I don't know off the top of my head what the total available points in Universal Trees is right now. So I guess I'm just going to say with whatever it is right now is the max. But I'm sorry, I don't personally have the answer that I feel comfortable giving out right now. I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. Hold on, why are we missing it? What?
There we go.
Hey, we're missing our guild thing.
It should be on the first floor. You might need to port out and back in real quick. Someone is pointing out that Sharn is particularly loud here in terms of the music. I'm going to be following up on that when I get an opportunity here in the coming days. It does seem like it's louder than it had been previously, although that kind of horn-based intro of it is a thing.
See, there's nothing here.
Ah, all right. Well, maybe we need to. Maybe we need to come back out and go back in, unless it's on the other side. Did you check the other side?
Hmm?
Yeah, here we go.
Okay, it's on the other side. Whoops.
We just have we're a brand new guild here, so we just have a few amenities at the moment. But we're getting there, and thanks to the Salt Marsh and Isla Dread sagas, worked out pretty good.
Okay, here's the auctioneer and banker guy.
All right, I'm on the airship, so let's give myself. We'll start with the ancient lich outfit, which is really hot. So.
Do you hear the bong?
No. No, I'm up on the top deck right now. Yeah. This is my character for this particular group. You know what's I should probably mention on this character that this character is not optimized. Specifically, I wanted to try a follower of Onatar. Why? I don't know, because I had not done so to date. And just so you know, that means my favorite weapon is a Warhammer, which is not something I have typically played a lot. I have not done a lot of Warhammer-based characters.
But also, stop. Hammer time.
Yes, although it does give me the opportunity when I cast Greater Command to say into party chat, stop, hammer time. And that alone it makes it worth it. But I will say that I am well aware, as I've progressed through this journey, that the number of Warhammers you get prior to, say, level 10 is pretty low. I'm going to have to... I didn't look them up in the wiki, but I know that I've only found like 2 so far on my regular level.
Where did you teleport to?
House Deneth.
House Deneth, okay.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I know it's actually going to be kind of nice, and it's been just fine, other than the fact that I have not found many Warhammers, which is, I've been depending on random gen Warhammers here, and apparently we don't distribute a lot of random gen Warhammers. So we're just going to run a few kind of quests today and hang out. We had gotten through Von 1, 2, and 3 yesterday, but we're going to save 4 for later. I wanted to do something kind of nice and easy and chill that I can hang with my son with today, so we're going to run through a few classics. And Jeffrey, sorry, 33S, did you see the tavern I went into? Yeah, go into this tavern here.
Oh, tavern.
Yeah.
Is there a PvP zone?
You know, there is in fact a PvP zone, I believe, in here, isn't there? Or am I wrong? Is there a Jackson Laws? No, that's not this one.
No.
Nope, sorry. But this is old enough it could. We've actually been doing some arena-based PvP, and it's been fun. So, all right, see this person by the bar here, Alkiana Deneth?
Yeah.
We're gonna run this quest.
All right. Alright. Can I put on another cosmetic?
Yep.
So, as you see, there's like the weird tentacle thing and this, actually kind of realistic cloth. Okay. Whatever.
By the way, I know where Lizzie went. She's inside of the game.
But actually, where is she?
She's hiding somewhere, I don't know.
As far as the eye can see, gray silt and burned plants.
See, aren't these cosmetics pretty cool?
They are. And so we, this character is a tabaxi, and the reason this character is a tabaxi is because its name is Miss Lizzie for my cat, Miss Elizabeth Bennett. And I just hadn't actually to date played a follower of Onatar, so I thought, let's do that. Did you see where I went?
Yep.
Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
This creature companion is the Gilded Warforged Owl.
And I have a skull thing. I forgot what it's called. I wish Druid's Fire was on. Okay.
Alright, so we're going to actually jump down here at this point and fight these wolves.
Wolves patrol the area in search of scavengers, blood spilled.
I just one-shotted one of them.
I will say this is a great weekend to level up because of that plus 5% VIP XP, 25% Heroic Epic, and 5% Reaper XP, although we've not been running Reaper. You can get a lot of good XP this weekend. It's one of our better bonuses in a while. And the Reaper XP is through the weekend, but the rest of it is through Wednesdays, so that's pretty cool. So I've played a single weapon fighting bard. One of my characters that I haven't played in a while, but you know I do have, is on Sarlona and is a swashbuckler. And I've played that character for years. I wanted to just try something a little different. You know what's funny though, and the people who are in the group with me can attest to this, is that I don't really play Favored Souls that much. I know the meta is all about Favored Souls stuff and whatever. But you know what? I like my clerics more than Favored Souls. I'm sorry, Favored Soul players, you're wrong. Your choice is wrong. No, your choice is fine.
Yeah.
But I prefer to play clerics over favored souls, but I'm playing a favored soul specifically in this group because this is kind of a casual group that's formed just to kind of hang out and do stuff, and so it's a good opportunity to play things that I wouldn't normally play. And I miss being a cleric frequently. How many times in these first 10 levels have I been like, well, if I had a cleric, I'd have this spell, or if I was a cleric, I could do this.
Ah, yes.
It's been fairly regular, and so I know favored souls are allegedly better than clerics, but I like my clerics. I think they're better. I like them better.
Also, I think you could have cured me on that one thing.
That's true. Yeah, we had mummy rot yesterday, and I was like, oh, right, I don't have both
No, not
disease
mummy
and curse.
rot. It's it was the day before.
Yeah, day before. That's right. And my turning. I know turning is people sometimes diss turning, but that also is incorrect. Turning is amazing. Up to with some limits, sure, but
Wait, what do you mean turning? Like
cleric turning.
Oh.
Which is like, well, since we haven't been playing a cleric, I'm not showing it to you. But when I'm on my cleric, I can just basically blast kill rooms full of undead, and it's quite nice.
Die! Be killed!
Radiant Servant Cleric with a nice high turn undead is, gets the Cordovan seal of approval.
That one beam attack is really useful.
Yeah.
Just insta-kills.
Yeah, it's called Searing Light. The only thing we don't have as a cleric is we don't have, like, wings. And, half the spell points. But that's okay. You don't need that many spell points when you're that good.
Kill!
Yeah, it's true. Nobody should look to me for quality build advice, period. But I will say that I have generally enjoyed my sort of battle clerics. I like them. What can I say? It may be a bit of a jack of all trades, but it just gets...
Okay, I'm fine.
But I like it. They're very useful to me. Actually, we don't want to go that way.
Woo.
Clear rooms, lots of spells, good functionality.
I need some.
I tend to be one of my favorite cleric builds is to go into the war domain.
Oh no, my straw hat is worn.
Oh no.
I'm mostly I'm wearing this straw hat because it's goofy.
Yeah, we were both wearing straw hats for a little while, although, as you can see, I've swapped for now into the other one.
I don't have anything else.
Yeah, we need to get you some better gear here.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 3.3S here is learning about what the stats in that mean. I have to kind of help him through, like, what does what and what does that all mean. Because turns out there's a lot of D&D rules, and although he knows a little bit about D&D, he not enough to really just know all about what gear to make and things like that. So, or gear to take, I should say.
Yay, we get to smash boxes!
The last of the Magefire cannon crates has been destroyed. Stormfleet, I'll help you take up the shard of stone.
I got nothing.
No, there was just a shard in there, and I picked it up.
Oh. Okay. Nice. Got some more guild renown. I think I have some action points as well. Not a lot, just I have a few.
It's a little bit of an oldie but goodie question. Cosmic Dog, what about giving buffs on the Gygax Shrine? I remember a conversation about that long ago, where it was generally decided, well, let's not do that. You know, we don't want it to be something that people feel, quote, forced to visit for gameplay purposes. And what have you. It seemed better to just leave it as it was.
And yet okay, that's my first drop down. Like, that's my first 100 drop. Like, my health.
Oh yeah, in terms of health?
Yeah,
Okay.
in terms of health for this entire quest. I have so much health, and that's why I like this character. I'm doing it for the health and strength, mostly health. Alright, I got the supply crate.
We actually don't need those supply crates. That's a little too much work. I don't think we're going to do those supply crates. And also, we don't have a rogue with us to do that, unlock that chest. We can just skip it.
Okay.
But I've got him set up as a Fury of the Wild Barbarian. Will be Fury of the Wild. Frenzied Berserker with a little bit of Ravager. Using a two-handed Great Axe to destroy things. He's got enough to get Cleave and Supreme Cleave. And so that's basically what's been up with the Barbarian so far. Learning about how rages work and how to make that all function.
I don't use my rage too much anymore because well, I don't.
Well, you should. You should keep your rage largely going if you're in combat. To the extent that you've got enough rages to cast, you should cast them.
I have 9.
Well, yeah, you got 9, so keep them going.
Where's my sprint boost? I need that. I should get.
Because the rage will just give you more damage, strength, and kind of other things that you'll have picked up from that enhancement tree, Frenzy Berserker, that you've been spending points in.
I actually have 3 action points, and hold on. When can I level up?
I don't think we're quite ready to level up yet, are we? I mean, I know I'm not, but I don't think you are either.
I'm on rank 29. Wait.
49?
Yeah, 49.
Yeah, me too.
Rude jester, an armor-clad giant invites you to approach
You know,
and meet your doom.
I'm on 47055, 3 out of 488. Yeah, so I just said that.
Yeah, I have not actually picked up Frogo yet. I need to do that. I just haven't done it, so that's why I don't have Frogo
like
out for this.
I have a good idea for your game.
Yeah?
A Easter egg where you can unlock Miss Lizzie.
I support having my cat immortalized in Dungeons & Dragons Online, although I would say that there are lots of cats on the team, and if we bring in Lizzie, does that mean we have to have every one of our cats
Like,
in the game?
you could have a picture, like, in one of the
Here, come here.
quests.
Follow me.
In, like, one of the quests, maybe in the new one, you can have a picture of all the cats, dogs, and pets for the entire team.
That's a good idea. Should. Might be a lot of work, though.
You just need to take a picture of them. I'm still taking the resupply crates because I can. They're not.
Well, eventually it's going to take up all your strength, but I suppose if you...
Wait, it takes up your strength?
Well, I mean, it'll make you encumbered because they're all pretty heavy. We're going this way for now.
I did not know that. And I've just been coming across them and just taking them. All right,
Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Go if we haven't, but we have to get 9 more. I think it's probably more trouble than it's worth.
Yeah. I'm here's 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, now
As long as you're taking them when we come across them, let's see what we do.
I'm just yoinking them because
Yeah.
they're right there. And I like doing the optionals. It gives me more XP in that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we will be Mirror of Glamoring the Straw Hat and using it. I just haven't, we've been going slow on learning all the rules and figuring it all out.
There's a glitch where I'm stuck in this one position on the map.
Yes, he likes to point out bugs to me too.
Yep, I'm just a noticer of all bugs.
I can't get
Including
away
that
from
fisherman. Dad, we need to check on the fisherman.
No, we don't. It's not fixed yet.
Okay.
My whole life is getting reports about DDO bugs. And I don't even work for QA.
Yeah, I just got the scroll of flame arrow and I can't use it. I'm getting tired of these scrolls. Just stop giving them to me. Ah!
I'm loving Ravager. I kind of usually do a mix of Ravager and Frenzied Berserker. Maybe that it's just me, but I find it's a great combination. I tend to go with Frenzied Berserker first, and then, dip into Ravager when my points allow. But even so, it's a really great combination. And I bet a Cult Slayer would be fun too.
I'm actually going into the Frenzied Berserker because it gives me more I need some more constitution, which will allow me to have more health.
Yep.
Which is what I care about, constitution. Not much else.
A dimensional gate looms, and atop the hill you spy a fire giant. He beckons you closer, grinning.
See, if I was on my Cleric, these guys would be dead already. That's what I'm saying. That's the kind of, Cleric proponency
Yeah, you need to use the beam of light.
Yeah.
On that guy up ahead. I'm gonna kill
Well, he's
him.
not active yet. We got another round of skeletons to go. Like that.
Stop existing! I said, stop existing! Thank you!
Alright, let me, I've been slacking on chat here a little bit. Are we going to fix the augment summoning issue from worn items with Frogo and Darling? Don't know about that. I don't know that one. You'll have to provide me a little more information about what you're talking about. I don't think they're a worn item issue with Frogo and Darling. For that.
What?
They shouldn't have any items.
I have some constitution damage now. Die! Said die! Finally, you're dead!
The giant's tongue as its blood spills across the dead ground.
Oh yeah, right, I have no intelligence. Unless I can't use the ring.
Take up the shard.
Hey, can you use the wand of magic something?
My intelligence is also too low for this. I bet. Let's see if the Feywild Muse's intelligence is too low for this. Yes, it's fine. Alright.
Alright, so the Feywild was able to use it.
Yep.
Nice.
Both of us are not intelligent enough to be able to make this.
I have no intelligence.
Alright, now we're heading back.
We have to kill 2 other people.
Yeah, we're working our way over there. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
looking at chat here real quick.
I still have some constitution damage.
Yes, Feywild Warhammer is something that's on my mind. The only reason we didn't do that is so far we just haven't gotten to Feywild yet. So, I will have to... I have to pick something up fairly soon. Although, honestly, pretty soon I'll probably pick my Morning Lord, right? Because there's a Morning Lord one that you can do.
I no longer have any constitution damage. These cosmetics are pretty cool.
Sorry, Nymphin, I don't know what ticket you're talking about. I remember having a conversation with you. I don't remember the details. But if you put in a ticket to CS, they'll take care of you. So.
That light beam is definitely OP.
It is. Well, I've got some nice bonuses to my light spell power in that as well.
Nice.
And it's mostly through itemization. And yes, it's been nice. Alright, here's Helos
At the back
and
of
our
the
last
camp, you spy a
room
large
builder.
minotaur clad in full plate.
It's true. I mean, I don't want to say that, you know, being awesome is exclusive to clerics. I'm just saying clerics are S tier.
One of the general's lieutenants is fallen.
Same for
favorite
Miss
souls are-
Lizzie.
Is no more.
For other reasons. Ooh, I want to take the sword. Yoink.
I don't hate favorite souls. It just, I've gotten a lot of flack from people about my love of clerics.
Has been activated. Return to the
So I
summoning
enjoy giving it
circle
back.
behind the outpost.
Favorite souls are useful because they can heal me up.
Yes. Okay. I believe here's a couple more of the crates.
Yeah. I'm taking them because I can. And they're not really doing anything to me. They're all dead in an instant.
Oh, we're actually going this way.
Can't unlock that chest.
It's a little... Oh, actually not here. Sorry. Going this way. Going through chat. Ravager brings more to the table, especially in T5 skills. That may well be. That may well be. I've kind of developed, you know, the way I like to play my Barbarian with Frenzy Berserker up to tier 5 rather than Ravager, but you're totally correct that Ravager is very attractive in many ways as well. So
Stop. Light beam time.
it's true. I haven't been stopping hammer time. I suppose I could be doing that.
Hey
But
guy,
not
there's
yet.
someone over here. A light bearer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let's kill him.
Crates
It's
are
a
stacked
hill
in the
giant.
back of the giant camp. Some symbol of House of Peace.
Guess who is almost
Yeah.
dead?
Ingzadrir.
And guess who's
Inskadrir.
also...
Yeah.
Hey, we have to kill this guy anyway.
Yep.
Don't worry.
One of the
He's
generals
dead.
has fallen. Inskadrir is slain.
In's the guy...
That's our final shard.
Take up the shard of stone.
Thank you. I was going to put whatever.
And another.
Day, I
crate
found
here.
a scroll of idiocy.
Actually, here's the last 4. Okay, nice.
Nope,
There's
there's
this.
one.
Nope, there's this one in the corner here.
Last
Oh,
of the stolen
I was gonna
supplies
use
There you
are
go.
collected. Return them to Corporal Dalvasco.
Alright, I'll return them.
It's been fun. You know what's without. I mean, I guess this is just gonna date me some, but this game has been around for as long as my son has been alive, and so and he was born after I got hired by Then Turbine. So this game has really kind of been around the periphery of his life since he was his entire life today. But it was really just this summer that he decided to check it out and have some fun with it with me. And so we've been having a really good time playing it this past month or two. Just sort of leveling up pretty quickly, actually. It's not been too bad. And playing through the game and kind of learning it for the very first time ever. So it's been cool.
Yeah, I've been enjoying this.
And I figured, you know, Barbarian would be fun, because who doesn't want to smash all the things and destroy all the things?
I love killing stuff.
And they're fairly easy to figure out. They're not, you know... Oh no! Sorry.
Oh, I've died.
Let me,
Shark. Alright, I'm back. I'm back.
Here, let me try to keep you alive here.
I'll do all the damage to him. I'm using my quad bow. My quad combo. It's a 1-2. It's the stunning blow, supreme cleave, and cracking attack. That's my quad bow.
Nice.
I called it a quad bow on purpose.
Well, that's pretty good.
Oh, hold on, I gotta get rid of some stuff in my inventory.
No, I've played Tabaxi before. I just hadn't played it as much, so I figured why not. Plus, I wanted to have Miss Lizzie be this character, Miss Elizabeth Bennet being my cat. So I figured I would make a character based on my cat, essentially. Because, you know, who doesn't want to do that?
Hey, there's this academic's hat thing, see? Pretty cool.
Guess a ticket to CF if a teleport item that you own does not work for content that you own at the appropriate purchase level. Guildy cannot teleport to Sharn anymore. Yeah, get in touch with CS. I don't know what the solution to that is, whether what kind of technical issue might be going on there, but they can probably sort it out. So, yeah, get in touch with CS, or have your friend, the actual character that's having the issue, ideally.
Oh, now I gotta get rid of some stuff.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't need that.
What's new in the second half of the year? You see an adventure pack in Q4 according to the producer's letter. Yep, we're going to have that. I would expect to see Crystal Cove at some time. I would expect to see Night Revels with some cool stuff at some point in time.
Alright, so we gotta return the outpost supplies to the blah blah blah.
Yep. We, of course, have Vecna Unleashed coming out, and a raid a short time after that. We also have a classic raid getting an update as well. We'll have more information about that in the future. So, quite a bit. And the free, the dungeon that was mentioned for this year's PAX East as well. That we did the PAX East panel on. We're going to be kicking off in August a series of videos, probably something like live streams, with No Bob about that. Where am I going? I think we're here.
I'm still wearing that hat because it's funny. And I don't wear it for the bonuses, just because.
So that's I think a Cliff Notes version of what we got going on. But that PAX East dungeon is expected to be released around the end of the year, and it will be free. So we got that going on as well.
I think after this, I'll sell some stuff.
Okay.
Because I have some stuff to sell. Alright. I only died once.
Thank you for reminding me about the survey. We did put out a survey here recently, and that goes through August 4th. And that survey is just really to get a read of the room on some parts of a possible future for us. What areas maybe you'd want us to go to, and what things you'd like us to perhaps focus on. This isn't us committing to anything, but it's really us just kind of getting a general temperature of the player base on it. You know, what do you think if we did this or this or this? And it seems to have been going pretty well. We've been getting some nice feedback from people, and I would expect to shoot, what was I going to say? I would expect to see us do more of this kind of thing in the future as well.
I'm trying to return the stuff to the outpost.
Yeah, that's I believe up this way.
Oh. I don't run that fast. No, I'm not running that fast.
Yes, the free dungeons, the cat and dragon.
So, did I return it to
Angry Dave, what are the chances of minor edits being made to Macrotechnic in the future? Very high. I would assume that just like any of the Epic Destinies, we'll be tweaking them over time.
Hey, there's some outpost supplies. 11.
Yeah, could you, here we go. We just gotta turn them all in. I'll just turn them all into Corporal Devinson if you can. Or is it Sergeant here?
I'm trying to... I have to constantly repeat this.
Alright. Breaking their saving throws. This isn't fair.
Die. Die, you idiots.
Stop. Hammer time. There we go.
Stop existing. Hey, you guys, can you please stop existing? Thank you. I also have a double attack. The Supreme Cleave and the Cleave.
Yep, kind of like a 1-2 punch.
Yeah, it usually kills them. One, two. Boom. Kill. Boom. And boom. That knockout thing is really useful.
Mm-hmm.
Not because it knocks out, because it does damage as well.
Yay! Alright, now we're done, so we can finish out.
I have 3 action points.
Yep, and we actually only have a few minutes left of the show here, so that works out pretty good. Let me answer the question, will we be able to see the results of the survey when it's over? The intention is not to release those results. I know that there may be some interest in what people said, but this was not intended to be a survey that we would release to the public. This is us gathering information for our own benefit as a company. So maybe there will be an opportunity to talk a little bit about what the results were in the future, but a raw list of how everyone voted is not our intention.
Alright, I got some stuff to sell. Alright, sell. Don't need that, don't need that. I don't think I'll need that. Probably not. No, 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 no.
There we go.
Those stupid verbs. Oh, hey, look, a lot of gems to sell.
I think in part is that we don't want, if we set the precedent that we're always going to release the results of the survey, that may in fact actually skew how people answer, to send a message
No more
long term.
scrolls.
I think there might be opportunities though to do surveys that, with the intention that we would release the information. What's your favorite class? Sounds like a pretty fun one, for example. But this particular one is more about us trying to get the temperature from the community about, what about Planescape? What if we went back to Ravenloft? What if we did the Monster Nation and Droam? And that sort of thing. You can find a link to that survey over on Didio.com.
Alright, boom, I sold.
Yes. So VVS here is 33S, my son. We're going to wrap up here in a couple of minutes. But he's been running Stormcleave with me today. And so with just a few minutes left in chat, I did want to thank everyone for being here. And I wanted to thank my son for joining me here on the show today. The idea of ranked choice has also come up. I would expect the surveys to be somewhat based as to what we want the outcome for it to be. But yeah.
Hold on, guys. I'm trying to find that.
Yep, the 4th is a Friday. We're essentially, I can't remember what we put on the time, but I think it's through Friday, and then first thing Monday we'll collate the results. Although the reality is, we've already had thousands of people answer the survey, so we already have a pretty good sense, I think, of where we're going to end up. But there's still another week to fill out that survey if you want to, and it will help inform our answer. We could theoretically, Johnny, get rid of the old shard mechanic since the boss's invincibility is really not an issue these days, but why? It's there for people who want it. It's part of the story. You don't have to do it. So. All right.
I'm searching for the Miss Lizzie.
No luck on the kitty yet?
Not yet, but I have one more place to check.
Yeah. All right, so let me turn the mic. And just thank everyone for watching Fridays at 4 on twitch.tv/DidioStream. These shows go up on YouTube and Twitch after they're done. It's been taking YouTube a little while to get it all processed, so it may be Saturday morning before I actually get this one up. But I'll do the best I can. Hope you're enjoying the Macrotechnic and the goodies with your Vecna Unleashed pre-purchase. You can find out more about that on Didio.com. And we're gonna wrap up the show, so I think we're gonna call it. Thanks to my son for joining me today, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. At least I will say bye if I can turn off the stream.
There's no
Bye-bye.
Miss Lizzie.